He didn't lose.
Says who?
He just didn't lose.
Do you believe the election was stolen?
Yes.
Do you have faith in elections now?
No.
Do you believe the 2020 election was stolen?
No, I don't believe the 2020 election was stolen. I believe that there are aspects of the 2020 election that were unfair.
In Arizona, a Republican Party at odds with itself, Trump and Pence holding competing events with two very different understandings of reality.
We need a landslide so big that the radical left cannot rig it or steal it, even if they try.
At Trump's rally, a bonfire of conspiracy theories.
Have you watched the January 6th hearings?
I have.
What do you think?
I think they're a bunch of bullshit.
Why?
Well, because do you have both sides, or are you getting one side of the story?
You mean like the side that attacked the Capitol?
You really believe that happened?
I was there.
Okay. I have a lot of people that were there too.
And
saw things that it wasn't what they say it was.
But there's been hundreds of Trump supporters now charged. A lot of them have pled guilty.
And do you think it's right for those people to have those people in jail and not get any justice in our American system? Are you kidding me?
Do you think it was right that they attacked the Capitol?
They didn't. That was an inside job, buddy.
That conspiracy theory that those who stormed the Capitol were not Trump supporters is widespread here.
Have you guys been watching the January 6th hearings at all?
No.
No?
No, we saw it when it all went down, and then we saw like a lot of the BLM and the Antifa people in the building as well, and it's just nonsense.
But I think like 800 people now have been charged, right?
Yeah.
None of them are Black Lives Matter or Antifa.
Yeah, that
They're
doesn't
not
mean
charging
anything.
them.
That doesn't mean
They
anything.
have
in
not
this
been
country.
brought into court for their due process because they have not been arrested.
Hunter Biden hasn't been arrested.
Trump has told lies about the election in that he said he didn't really lose. Do you think that all the lies about the election are damaging for American democracy?
You believe he lied?
Do you not?
No, I do not. I don't. Why he won?
But these are no longer fringe ideas. A majority of Republicans do not believe Biden legitimately won the election.
Hey guys, any of you want to talk to us?
The Proud Boys, who Trump once infamously told to stand back and stand by, now a regular fixture outside his events.
Any Proud Boys want to talk to us today? No? You been watching January 6th hearings?
No. Nothing to say.
Nothing to say?
CNN, right?
CNN, yeah.
Thank you.
Not fans? Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
The former president here to campaign for a ticket of conspiracy theory spouting candidates who say they would have overturned the results of the 2020 election in Arizona, like Carrie Lake, candidate for governor.
I know for a fact we will no longer accept rigged elections. Who's with me on that?
Pence here campaigning for Lake's Republican rival.
Arizona needs Karen Taylor Robeson in the State House.
Here we met some Republicans who are done with Trump.
I voted for Trump twice. If Mike Pence runs, I'm voting for Mike Pence.
Okay, so why is that?
I just think that, everyone's seen the January 6th committee. He stood up for democracy that day. He's like, I'm not leaving the Capitol because I need to be here. And he was the one that was making phone calls to the military and trying to fix the situation while Trump was crying in the dining room.
But even among this crowd, there is sympathy for Trump's election lies and support for a 2024 run.
You're about to see Pence speak here. Trump's not a big fan of him right now.
I understand that. I hear that he could have not certified those results pending all the claims of the fraud. And I wish he would have done that.
Pence had no legal basis to do that. Also among those here, Rusty Bowers, a lifelong Republican and Speaker of the Arizona State House.
We're talking to a lot of people in here today who said they're not watching the January 6th hearings. They still believe the lies about the 2020 election. What would be your message to them?
I have no message for them. I can't help them. If you don't want to look, you don't want to see, then you won't see. But I've seen enough to know, and I know that all the people right in this room have done their best to count everything and do it all right.
He testified before the January 6th committee about Trump's efforts to get him to overturn the 2020 results in his state.
What is these conspiracy theories, these lies about the election, about democracy, what is that doing to trust in this state?
It destroys it. It destroys it. We've got to let things go.
What would need to change for you to have faith in U.S. democracy?
I don't trust our government, first of all, period. And if you don't have fair elections, what good are they?
Do you ever worry that you're wrong? Do you ever worry that...
Oh, absolutely.
Do you ever worry that maybe
Yes.
Trump has sold you a lie?
Yes. If you start researching and believe that you're the one who's wrong and that you're crazy, which I did do, thinking,
Yeah.
okay, maybe I'm wrong and maybe I am being brainwashed and believing something that someone's telling me, but then you go in and look the other direction and you find lies after lies after lies.
It doesn't matter if it was stolen or not. If the Republicans want to take back the House and take back the Senate and then eventually the White House, they need to move on.